Right, so welcome back to WizKids. So I started on a new game. I've done all the rubbish at the start, to be honest with you, and got it out of the way. I've only just got into it. So basically, this is called Outer Worlds, and you're like a spaceman, I suppose. And you're on. It looks like you're on a path to save your colony that are trapped up in space on a ship. At the moment, I've been given this ship, but it's broke. I've got to go get some parts or something. The game kind of reminds me of Borderlands a little bit. Just a bit more, I suppose, graphical. You know, all different weapons, armor. Yeah, see, look, like even these little things.
Whoa, hey, where'd you come from?
Chat to this guy.
Ain't safe out here. You'd best head into town. Avail yourself of Edgewater's high walls and low prices. Pleased to make your acquaintanceship. I'd shake your hand, but I've been hauling corpses. You don't want none of that on you. Name's Silas. Junior in humor for the town of Edgewater. We're all part of the Spacer's Choice family.
I can't bother to chat to him. It takes too long. Yeah, like even up to these sort of things, it does really remind me of Borderlands. The Bright Suns. I don't know who makes this. Could be the same people. I don't know. I can't remember. I haven't actually played Borderlands 3. Got halfway through Borderlands 2. I just started losing interest in it, to be honest with you. So I don't know how I'll go with this, but. Just can't wait till I get in the game because I learn that you can like upgrade your armor, weapons, do all sorts to them. You can obviously I've got a pistol at the moment, but you can get other better guns, heavier guns. So yeah, I just can't wait to get into it a bit more. Let me know what you guys think about it. Can't really bother to be looking around. I guess eventually, I suppose the first couple or hour of the gameplay, I suppose you learn the basics still. Even though I've gone through the tutorial, they're probably still.
The grease monkey, Argo?
I'm sorry, Mr. Thompson, sir. You asked why it's taking so long to fix. The answer's technical.
Don't apologize. Just try using small words for me.
The can's bust open in the oven because she's set to cook saltuna, which isn't what we've got. Mr. Thompson? I think there's someone here to see you.
Focus. Seems we've got a guest. Really now, Parvati, I do wish you'd spoken up. I do apologize. I was given no forewarning of your arrival, or I might have welcomed you at the gates myself. I'm Reed Thompson, Outpost Administrator. I cannot help but notice you are not in uniform. Of course not. I don't have that kind of luck. Seems I allowed my excitement to run away with my wits. Been a few seasons since we've had a visitor pass through.
Only regulator we got is hooked up to the town transformer. Mr. Thompson ain't liable to be keen on dismantling it.
I beg your pardon. I am most emphatically not keen on any such thing. I can't let you have our power regulator. But I happen to know of another one. And I happen to know exactly how you may retrieve it without frying yourself in the process. There's a power regulator in the old botanical lab. It's mostly abandoned, so all that power is being squandered. Go down to the geothermal plant. Reroute power from the botanical district over to us. Once their power's shut down, you can have their regulator and be along on your way. I was not entirely sure how to tell you this. The botanical labs are not legally inhabited, but there are people who live there. The people living in the botanical labs, they're deserters, former workers. I need them back at their posts. I need them to come home. My hope is that by cutting off their power, you will convince those deserters to come back to town. Before you go to the plant, I want you to stop by the botanical lab. Speak to their leader, Adelaide. Tell her the power's about to go, and that it's time her band of deserters came back to town. Adelaide's older than the other deserters. She's dignified, kindly. From what I understand, her camp looks to her for leadership. That reason was me. I asked too much.
There is a lot of chatting in this, but it's a lie, and you
But
can
I am ready to
leave
make
it.
amends if they are willing to return to the fold. We belong to one community, the Spacer's Choice family. If we dissolve into factions,
A lot of
then we
chat.
will all perish separately. Adelaide will understand.
Alright, come on, mate. Look.
My dad told me all about the plant. Taught me all he knew. I could come in useful. I mean, if that's all right with you, Mr. Thompson. Sir.
I hesitate to part ways with Miss Holcomb, but I cannot deny that she is talented and may prove useful to you. You will need an administrative passcode in order to enter the plant. I am trusting you with mine, and trusting Miss Holcomb to guide you if you'd like.
Great! I got my wrenches and diagnosticators and hairpins and engine tape, so I'm all set.
Well, I am glad to hear that. Best of luck to you, and thank you again for your help. It is a lot to ask of a stranger, I know.
Whoa.
On my way! Hey, mister, can we talk? Sorry. Can we chat? It's just, Mr. Thompson has his own view on matters, on account of it's his job and what all, but that's not the only side of the tale.
Yeah. He's a bit of a dodgy one. I don't know what to say about the game really. It's a bit different to my other videos like Pez. So I can talk and own packings. I know when I play games I'm not so chatty, but with this it's a bit, I don't know, a bit concentrated that little bit more, especially when I don't really know what's going on. I'm learning it all myself anyway. I suppose it is what it is. I suppose if you're going to enjoy it, you carry on watching it. If you don't, you don't. Like I said, I might enjoy it, I might not enjoy it, so see how it goes. I don't know, have you?
Here they come!
Oh, fuck. Didn't even know what was going on up there. I didn't even know these were bad guys.
Last one! That's the last of them!
So you can loot them as well. It's like if you played.
Right, here we go!
Give myself a little bit of health. So far I don't like this gun. They go in. Oh, a new weapon off him. I think. In games like this, I've always learned to like you should loot because you never know what you're gonna get. And I've learned also in my ship you can get rid of weapons, and I don't know if that's how you upgrade. Then you'll have other weapons. Fucking dog. Jesus. Oh no.
We made it!
I need a gun. Why? There's a gun. Uh-huh. I'm thinking about now. Alright.
Move along, stranger. We don't want any trouble. Whatever you're looking for, it ain't here. Move along. Answers, huh? You must be one of those philosophicals. Already got ourselves one of those. A Geo what? Look, plants ain't my purview. You're better off asking after Adelaide. If you're gonna start wandering around my camp, know that I got my sights on you. Much obliged.
Let's go find this chick then. I'm guessing it's in these blue. There she is. The hell's that?
If you're hungry, there's meat turning on the spit outside. If you're bearing illness, find a place to lay your head down and I'll fetch you a poultice. Whatever your troubles with Edgewater, leave them at the gates and be welcomed here. Any questions, dear? I have been called that, among other things. Green Thumb, grandmother, the strange old lady who keeps flowers. But yes, Adelaide will do just fine.
Excuse me, Miss McDevitt? Sorry, it's just... You got such pretty trees in here.
Why, thank you. You're Robert's girl, aren't you? I remember when you were but a sprout. Thomas speaks of you often. Are you staying long? You should try some of my tobaccorn tea. I brew it in an old spittoon, but it's been cleaned. Reed Thompson, you here on behalf of that cold-eyed reptile? Let's hear it. What's Reed's idea of peace, then? Like everything else that comes out of Edgewater, that peace offering is canned. I and my own are living just fine out here by ourselves. He would do such a thing. The question is, why would you agree to his plans? Cannery's got a regulator. You want chip parts, you ought to rip them out of the cannery's guts and leave us be. If you're going down to the plant, you should divert power away from Edgewater and toward our end of the grid. Think about it. You'd be liberating an entire town from a lifetime of service to that odious cannery. Seems the sort of thing a hero would do. Well, if it's all the same to you, then you ought to divert power over to us, shut down Reed's cannery, and scrap it for parts.
I don't know what to do. Oh, what? What the hell? Where have I got to go? Oh my god. I ain't got a clue. Oh, I've got to go. That's where I've got to go.
Oh, that's Thomas. He used to follow me around before he left the cannery.
Like, I am honestly baffled. I know. I don't even know if you got stamina on this. Got some skill points available then, so. I ain't got a clue what that means.
I've always wanted to poke around in here. I'm ready for this.
Shit. Need ammo. Hopefully there's not more in here, as I'm knackered. I've got no hope in hell. Oh, these are...
The control room should be off to the right.
Oh shit, you can buy stuff and sell stuff. Oh, I ain't got no guns on that.
I hope we're doing the right thing.
Cheers for now, bud.
Three switches. That'll be easy enough. Okay, going quiet. Just two more. What'll happen to Miss McDevitt's folk if we send power to... Get ready! That's the last of them!
No, just leave me alone.
This is long.
No, just leave me alone.
No, just leave me alone.
Mind the steam. You're liable to get scalded. Let's go. If we send the power to Miss McDevitt, what happens to the veil?
Unexpected no searching for unauthorized persons.
Incoming!
Oh, man. She's dead. I don't know how she's dead. Oh, how's she dead? Nice. I need fucking weapons, man. This is taking the piss. Like I said, let me know what
I'm not
how you
sure
think the
what
game
that
is. I'm pretty sure you can
was.
teleport in this game. I might have to even teleport because this is just long now and a bit bored. I need weapons. I need to sell some stuff and get. I don't know if I have to go back out or not. I don't know where I'm going. I don't know if this is the way I got to go or not. Ain't gonna lie. How should you zoom in and out? I'm a bit confused, to be honest. Oh, is that the ship? Oh, yeah, workbench, that's the ship then. Oh, it's not out here. Oh my god. It was in here all along. Why did it lead me back out then? I'm well confused. Not the way the passageway went down. But yeah, sorry I ain't talking too much, guys. Like I said, games like this, well, I don't really normally video games like this because it's not really I don't know. It's a concentrating game, innit? It's not really like where you can. Oh yeah, great. Like, you know, it's one of those games. I just got to get back to this control thing.
Once we do this, there's no going. Hey, mister? Look, I know you want your power regulator and all, but I just gotta ask you. Do you understand what you're about to do? I don't think you should cut off Edgewater's power. I think it would be cruel. I'm sorry. That just sort of came out all at once. Edgewater's hurting. We've been losing workers year after year, and corporate hardly ever sends replacements. There's barely enough Saltuna to fill our bellies anymore. But the town's got some good people in it. Decent, hard-working folk just living their lives the only way they know how. They don't deserve to be punished. Sorry, I didn't mean to babble on like that. I felt like I had to say something. Really? I mean, wow. Thanks. No one's ever told me those words in that order.
Okay. Now I think I can go. Oh, might have to call it a day soon because I ain't gonna lie, a bit tedious. I don't really know what to talk about, to be honest with you. I ain't 100% in myself. Don't feel too well. It is what it is. I don't know, I think I'm gonna just get back to my ship perhaps and see the next chapter, if you like. I reckon it'd be, I don't know, I'm guessing I'm gonna leave this planet now. This is kind of, I suppose, like the little, like, start of the game map. Is the chick still with me? Well, I don't know if I'm going back to the ship or what. I don't actually. Should I actually have a look? Presuming I'm going back. No, I'm not going back. I don't really know. hell is that? That's cool. So, don't know if I'm going the right way or not. Yes.
That's the thing about growing old. Your eyes start to fail. Elsewise, I would have seen you for the snake that you are, chopped you into pieces and roasted you on a spit. This is all you're doing. Cutting off my power, killing off my garden. Without refrigeration, my food will spoil, and my flock will starve. I want to ask you this in private, away from the eyes of my flock, so they do not see me lose my temper. Tell me, why did you do it? You want my flock wasting their lives in that cannery? Fine. Go and talk to them. Go talk to Grace and Thomas. Look them in the eye and tell them their life here is over, and the only thing left to do is go back to Edgewater. This is now your responsibility.
I think I
You can
fucked up
tell
really,
Reed
but it's either
Thompson that
pissed
I
these off or
will
pissed
never
that chick
return
off.
to Edgewater. I would rather die among my flowers than live under his management.
Let's go see what these guys say. They're probably gonna kill me. Thomas Kemp.
Whoa, Miss Parvati. Hey, you're what? How are you? Hi. Hello.
Are you, are things safe out here? How are you keeping?
Great, just great. I've been trying to keep stuff running, just like you. Only I'm not so. Wait, they didn't kick you out, did they?
Oh gosh, no, I'm just along with this fella here.
I seen you wandering around here. You don't look like you're coming from town. Never heard it phrased in such a way before. I guess we're all trying to get our ships off the ground, ain't we? Sorry, I just wasn't sure if you were from town or if you were one of us. Something's been chewing at me, you see. Fact is, I've been, well, lying. To everybody here. Camp thinks I'm a mechanical genius, but I couldn't fix a busted chair. I'll take all the help I can get. I set my mind to learning the craft of the
Try and get that
engineer, you see.
XP, all that
I
XP as
want to
much as I
make
can. I know that
something. You ever heard of the Young Spacer's Guide to
that makes the
Mechanical
dialogue
Engineering?
last a
Comes
lot
in
more
for
longer,
free.
but
If I had my hands on
I
one of those
suppose
data
it's all about
pads,
leveling
I
up and
could
being
teach
higher
myself
levels
the
in
ins
this
and outs.
game. And
Those are good. My dad kept a copy with him when he was working in the cannery.
I know the old community center kept a copy. Should find another one back in town. If you could find me even one of those pads, I'd be greatly obliged. I appreciate you hearing me out, at least.
oh god, she's the one that's got the gun. This is the chick.
Marauders can't see us in the dark. Wild canids, on the other hand. The matter's been weighing on me. Fact is, I can't go anywhere long as Zoe's missing. Disappeared without a trace. Marauders took her, I suspect.
I've done that. I can't. Dialogue's just killed me off today. Oh, I've got to speak to more of them.
I'm not in the lightest of humors right now. The matter's been
I've
weighing
got
on
to go
me.
through it all then, not leave the
Fact
conversation.
is, I can't go anywhere long as Zoe's missing. Disappeared without a trace. Marauders took her, I suspect. It's not like Zoe to go wandering. Figured she might be out scavenging, but that ain't exactly her talent. Can't imagine where she's gone. Vale's a wide place.
Oh,
She
am
could
I
be
ever going to leave
anywhere.
the planet?
Could do without the gallows humor.
But I'm really confused.
What's on your mind? Luck, mostly. Nothing's needed serious repairing yet. Nothing's broken down that we can't just replace with something scavenged from the outskirts. Well, not until the power went and cut out. Now everyone's giving me sidelong looks, expecting me to work some miracle and get the generator humming again. I've been thinking about going back. I'm not much use to anybody here. I get sick thinking about working at the cannery. I can't do that again. I mentioned those manuals on mechanical engineering. Suppose if I had one of those, I could go back to Reed and make a real case for myself. I've been thinking about going back. I'm not much use to anybody here. I get sick thinking about working at the cannery. I can't do that again. I mentioned those manuals on mechanical...
So that's all I can do, but it's still saying talk to her. But I'm really back.
The matter's been weighing on me.
Click on that one. This is one of
I'll
them.
tell you what I can. Vex me. If she told anybody, they ain't telling me. I'd check her room, but I got yelled at for snoop. Little ways ago. She was always obsessing over her serial dramas. Wanted to see what the fuss was about. Could be. Dangers aplenty out there. No telling why marauders would steal somebody like Zoe. Got no useful skill as far as I could tell. Well, enough to know we never got on. Zoe and Stefan were close. If anybody knows the workings of her mind, he does. She was lazy and thoughtless, but she's still one of our own. What is it?
Oh, I don't really know then. I'm bare confused. They're side quests. Now I guess I'm going back to my ship. I'm going to just save that there. Yay! Finally! Well, I just skip a bit. What the hell is that? Like some sort of lizard bat. That's some messed up stuff. Come on, man. We got a little bit across the map. Why did I just do that?
Hey, Miss Parvati.
Not today. Just helping this fella.
There she is. Let me get up there. Bang. Don't know what's so special about it. Nuke meant to be a staff, but I'm using it like a pin axe. I wonder if this guy's still here looking at that weird thing. Nah, he's long gone. I know that.
Is this your ship? Oh my gosh, she is just so handsome. Does she have a name yet? What's her drive model? Oh, gosh. Listen to me babbling. When I was in Edgewater, I dreamed of flying on a real ship, working on a real engine, belonging to a proper crew. I'm the only decent mechanic Edgewater's got, but every time I think of going back, I get this sinking feeling. I worked on the occasional supply coach in need of repairs. Once I built a little model craft out of spare parts, but Mr. Thompson found out and I had to take it apart. I want to ask you something, and you can say no. But can I come with you? I could tend to your engine. I know my G-valves from my catalyzers, and I can keep your ship singing. And if you ever need a pair of eyes watching your back, I can do that too. What do you think?
Yeah, why not?
Yes! I mean, thanks. You won't regret this, mister. Captain. I can call you Captain now. Ha! I got a captain.
Why not? Well glitchy then.
Captain, I have detected that Edgewater's power supply is now optimal. I applaud your willingness to invest your time. What can I do? Do you know how to install a power regulator? Step 1. Pick up your power regulator. Step 2. Approach the terminal located in our engine room. Step 3. Insert power regulator. Step 4. Celebrate. Our engine room is located behind you. Across the cargo bay, up the ladders.
Climb the ladder, climb the ladder. I've never been up this part of the ship. Didn't realise you could go that, to be fair. And celebrate, yay!
What can I... All systems are operating within acceptable parameters. I am prepared to bring the unreliable into low-altitude orbit. This should prove an adequate test of our flight capabilities.
I bet it don't work, does it? I bet I'm stuck here still longer and I've pissed everyone off. Sweet, I suppose. That's quite cool. So I'm guessing this would be the next lot of the story on a different planet, perhaps. I don't know, or perhaps in space, perhaps. I don't know. In the ship. Oh, I'm still in the ship.
Request from Dr. Phineas Wells.
Ah, so is this the guy, perhaps, that have set me free? Because I was a prisoner at the start of the game. Like I said, I do apologise, but it took so. It was getting quite tedious for me. Doing the tutorial and that, it just went on really. A lot of blabbling and that as well.
Ah, there you are, hale and hearty.
Yeah, so he set me free at the start.
I see you're putting the unreliable to good use. Shame about your former captain, a horrible way to die. How are you feeling, by the way? I lost track of you in that cave back there. Experiencing any unnatural drippage? Perfectly normal side effect of thawing, I assure you. Good, great, excellent. Let's move on. What you saw in Emerald Vale is happening all across the colony. Food shortages, lack of supplies, and basic necessities. We're dying. The chairman, the minister, and all their lackeys on the board are to blame. The Hope has some of the brightest minds Earth ever sent us. If we can revive the Hope's colonists, they can help us undo the board's mistakes. They can help us set things right. You need to get to Stellar Bay on Monarch. I have contacts there. They'll help me, help us, find the chemicals to revive your fellow colonists. Gladys Culkelly, a lovely woman, runs a cozy little black marketing outfit on the Groundbreaker. She can get you a nav key to land on Stellar Bay. Excellent. I'll send her a wireless. Let her know you're coming. By the way, I gave Captain Hawthorne a disguise apparatus of my own design, cutting-edge technology, years ahead of its time. I call it the holographic shroud. I'm sure it will prove remarkably useful to you. You'll find it in the captain's quarters. Excellent. I'll contact you once you've found a way to get to Stellar Bay. If you have any questions, come see me in my lab. And remember, don't trust the board. They'll try to win you over with promises of wealth and power, but it's a lie. The board's only interested in
Or is it a
their own
lie?
pockets.
See, I understood that this was a game where you kind of sort of do have options.
Transmission
Like as you
ended.
saw before I
When you are
left
ready
the
to
planet,
depart,
it said,
please
no, I've
select
got
your
something to
destination
do there
on your
or leave.
navigation terminal.
So I could have gone back and done those side missions. So, you know, it's a game that's probably got quite a lot of hours in if you do all the side missions and everything. I ain't gonna lie, I do keep going quite up a lot of levels. Oh, so I'm gonna go do something really cool. Oh, that's cool. This was all dark before. So I'm free to... Oh, that's quite cool. Sounded like there was something in there, but don't think there was anything in there. Whoa. Yeah, I'm gonna ask her about that boy. He's coming handy, to be fair. Very 11ish. It's massive though, but it's quite cool that you know you're kind of like free to roam it all. I do kind of get like that. What is that? So I'm going to get a breakdown. Alright then guys, so I think I'll just leave it there. That is impressive. It's like Earth, but with rings around it, like Saturn. I'm guessing, is that the planet I've got to go to? Are these are ships, or are they asteroids? I can't quite tell. Oh no. No? I don't know. I'm guessing they're asteroids. Yeah, it's quite impressive. Right, thanks for watching then guys. Hopefully there'll be the next lot of the video on soon. Cheers for watching. WizKids out.